Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to First Impressions. Today we're going to be going over the Uzi. We're rocking the monolithic suppressor, the Merc foregrip, the 50 round mag, the stipple grip tape, and the no stock. I chose to go with no stock and stipple grip tape other than going with a barrel because unlike the MP7, this does have a slower ADS speed. If you want, you could change it up to where you take the Merc foregrip and add the longer barrel, but in my opinion it just looks a lot cleaner and a lot sexier with the Merc foregrip. Now, my first impressions and my initial thoughts, I think 5 games into the playing with the Uzi, and I was very disappointed. I didn't want to play with this weapon, but you know, I'm going for platinum, and I also wanted to upload a video on YouTube so that somebody can watch it. So I went ahead and I played with it and I got it to this level, and I gotta say I'm very thankful that I did, because this weapon is a banger. Alright, unfortunately when you first start playing with it, it's very disappointing. The recoil is weird, the iron sights are weird, just not a very comfortable weapon. But once you start getting grips, once you start getting how do I say, barrels, stocks, grip tapes, you know, it starts coming together. I definitely don't like the base ammo. 32 is not enough, so I go ahead and slap it with that 50. I know that there is a 32 round, 32 mags that increase the damage and increase the range, so I'm excited to get that. There was also another barrel, but I don't know what the difference between that barrel and the current long barrel that I have is. So, you know, because I've tried it, and the long barrel, it doesn't seem to do much for the Uzi, because the Uzi already at the start has a strong damage, in my opinion. Again, we're going off of feels, we're not going off of numbers, so I'm just telling you how it feels. It feels pretty strong right off the back. The only thing that I didn't like was, again, the iron sights and the recoil, but you quickly get used to the iron sights, and then the recoil gets manageable once you start adding attachments to it. Now in the gameplay in the background, I'm using it in Petrograd, which is a really good map for the Uzi. It's really good, how do I say, good lanes of sight, or good lanes for the Uzi, because the Uzi is not an up close and personal weapon. It's more of a mid-range weapon. You don't want to really push up into their spawn and be in really close quarter situations when playing with the Uzi, mainly because of the slow fire rate. It does have high damage and it has a decent fire rate, but it's nothing like the MP7s, so you're better off picking people off at mid-range and even some long-range gunfights than you are at close range. And I know what you're thinking, well, if that's the case, then why not use the barrel? Well, I use the grip instead of the barrel because I just think it looks a lot cleaner with the grip. Plus, on the off chance that I do have to, you know, hip fire somebody, I got the grip and it's gonna help me out a little bit. Now the streaks I'm rocking UAV, I'm rocking VTOL, and I'm rocking the, what is that called? The chopper gunner. Now, I don't know if you saw my last first impressions video, but I was using the MP7 and I was rocking low streaks just because I wasn't very comfortable with that weapon, and I had that weapon leveled up a pretty good amount, but I think this weapon is it's pretty low, what's it called, level, and I'm already this comfortable with it. I'm already comfortable with rocking really high streaks and just going on streaks. I've gone on multiple 17, 15 gun streaks. I never get the nuke just because of some BS. You never know, like whether it's claymores, whether it's 725s in a corner, something always happens. And if you want to see me play and you want to see these how do I say, first impressions videos live or in the making, come check my live stream out. I always stream from 8 to whenever the game gets horrible or gets unplayable or I'm just not feeling it. So come check me out. It's gonna be twitch.tv/orkita. Definitely go over there, hit the follow button, and show me some love, right? You can come in there, and I'm very what's it called? I don't just focus on the game. You know, if you chat or if you say anything, I will hit you back up. You know, even if you want to play with me, I'll go ahead and play some games with people. I don't mind. You know, especially if you're a supporter, I'll definitely play with you. It doesn't matter how good or bad you are. You know, I play with bad players all the time, and I tend to carry most of the time, unless I'm doing challenges. You know, what can you do, right? When you're using other weapons other than the MP5 or the M4, sometimes it could be a little hard, especially when going for the crouching. Crouching or mounted kills are actually my worst. How do I say this? My worst enemies. I just can't seem to get them. So when I got it, so I went like, I can't get them naturally. I actually have to go for them. And what I did was, right off the back, as soon as I got the crouching camo unlocked, I went ahead and just went ahead and did it. You know, it was painful. The Uzi definitely suffered, and it made me hate the Uzi even more at the beginning. But then as soon as I was done with the crouching kills, I got started on like the other kills, and I was just playing normally, and I quickly fell in love with the Uzi. Uzi is definitely a top tier SMG for me. I would highly recommend you go and you level this bad boy up, especially if you're bored or if you want to have fun with the game. It's a very, how do I say this, eccentric, I don't know, it's a very nice gun. It's got this little how do I say this, little swag to it, you know. When you're rocking the Uzi and you melt people and you rock people left and right, you know, you'll hear a lot, what, the Uzi, like who uses the Uzi, or like the Uzi is not that good, how could he melt me? You know, you'll definitely slap some people because they haven't taken a chance or the time to level weapons up. They're probably just still using the same M4 Kilo MP5 setup, 725, so they're missing out on all these really good weapons. So I highly encourage you to go out there, pick up the Uzi, level it up, and you know, tear some people up, because it's definitely a lot of fun. Alright, on that note, I think I'm going to cut the commentary a little short. I do want to say something about the gameplay in the background. It is 31, and I can't remember how many deaths I got. I got a couple deaths, but the Uzi was not a problem. You can drop multiple, I've dropped multiple 30 bombs, I've dropped multiple 15 plus gun streaks. No nuke yet. It's a shame. One of these days we'll straight up just go for the nukes. So this is 31 and 5 on TDM, which is pretty impressive for Modern Warfare. Alright, see you guys later, and have a good one.